It's actually, I would say it's the complete opposite of that, which is we're no FOMO investors, right? So we're not worried about chasing everything and missing one thing. We have a fund size and fund strategy that allows us to ultimately be judged by the deals we did, not the deals we didn't do. And so what we try to make use of is an understanding of if we're making 8 or so investments a year and we're playing a lead role in a seed round, what are the types of founders, the types of situations that are going to be good fits for us? Can we use a founder's time very quickly to understand and assess? Like most of my first meetings or phone calls are sort of half an hour. People will say, is half an hour enough time to know whether you want to invest? I said, no, but it's enough time to know that we're not a good fit for each other. And if there is mutual interest, we almost certainly then figure out how to accelerate the process. And we also look at categories that maybe for a period of time aren't right for us, even if the venture community has enthusiasm for it. So for example, the past few years, we've decided that we aren't going to be investing in VR, especially consumer VR.
Why is that?
Look, we have to be early or contrarian with a concentrated strategy. And we felt like that the conditions over sort of 2015, 2016, 2017 in that space didn't allow us to be early or contrarian in a meaningful way. There was a lot of enthusiasm that was leading to quick fundings, overfundings. There were a lot of startups that whose ability to go to market was going to be subject to technology that they didn't own or control, and the deployment.
In other words, the number of headsets out there.
Headsets, things like that, adoption. And it was unclear where the value of the adoption of that first wave was going to accrue to the OS owners, the hardware manufacturers. Was it going to look more like a content model where studios are benefiting, but there's not necessarily scalable
So you have the early
startups.
part of your concept. You could be early, I guess, but contrarian, no. Everybody knows this is going to be something.
Right.
It's kind of muddy.
So we rather go look at something else and spend the time where we say, hey, if we're not going to do VR for a little while, that's fine, because there's areas in agriculture and autonomous robotics that we're really interested in. And if I was the consumer or internet guy at a $1 billion fund, saying no to VR would be a lot gutsier call than being at a sub-$100 million seed fund where 20, 25 investments per fund, we're going to get a few right, and those are going to be very meaningful.
Hey everybody, I want to tell you about a great product which you've probably heard about, but maybe you haven't tried yet, and I have tried it and I love it. It has become a big hit in my household with my 7-year-old daughter. It's called BlueApron.com. My wife loves it too. Go to BlueApron.com/twist and you'll get your first 3 meals free with free shipping. It is an incredible experience. You get a box. It's obviously refrigerated, and all the ingredients and a beautiful menu card and a recipe card of how to make the product. So I've always wanted to make pizza at home. I've never done it. I mean, I made English muffin pizzas. This is what we call Irish pizza when you're growing up in Brooklyn. But they sent a beautiful pizza dough and beautiful sauce and cheese and everything, all perfectly portion sized and an easy to follow recipe. Then the other thing I've always wanted to learn how to cook is General Tso's chicken. That was one of my favorites when I was in New York and I was living on the West Side in Hell's Kitchen. I'd walk home from the garden after watching the Knicks win a playoff game. I get General Tso's chicken. I never knew how to make it. They give you all the ingredients, a little cornstarch, so all these little syrups, and you, like a little professional chef, everything just goes smoothly. It is an incredible experience. It's also affordable. You get a ton of variety. It's super flexible. You get the deliveries when you want. And it really, I was just amazed by the quality of the bok choy, of the chicken. Everything was the highest quality. And it saves you not only from going to the supermarket, not only from getting a recipe, but also the portion sizes and how to put this all together. It makes cooking delightful again, and they are in partnership with 150 local U.S. farms, fisheries, ranchers, and they, so I'm a big seafood fan, and we love going to the Monterey Bay Aquarium. And when I went there last time, they had this beautiful card that told you which fishes you should order, which are sustainable, but it's very hard to actually get that certified. People lie when they sell you fish. You don't know what you're getting. You don't know if it's actually sustainable or not. And even some of the stuff that's farm raised is actually not good for the environment. Well, you know what? Blue Apron takes all that away. They do all of that important work for your family. And it's very important to our family that we order sustainable stuff and we don't take stuff from the ocean that's not sustainable. It's a big movement amongst considered people. So The fact that they use the Monterey Bay Aquarium Seafood Watch list to me and their standards is very impressive. Prep is, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. It's super, we did it faster in some cases, but we're fast cooks. It tastes great. It's easy. It's a better way to cook. It is a better way to cook. And also delicious. I made this beautiful Sicilian pizza and my daughter ate it all. It was one of those great experiences where she was looking in the oven, counting the minutes. So blueapron.com/twist, blueapron.com/twist, TWIST, and you'll get your first 3 meals free with free shipping. It is amazing. All right, let's get back to this amazing program.